Alright guys, welcome back to the Masayuki run. So, before I get started, let me just say that we're going to keep doing this run for at least a while longer. The object right now is to invade Tokai here and finish taking Southern Kai, Tokai, and then get ready to square off against the Toyotomi. And outside of this, I'm going to have the Nobukatsu live stream. That's going to be going on at least a few more episodes before I start thinking about what to do next. But if you guys have any ideas for the next live stream run, just let me know in the comments. And we're going to keep doing builds / top 5s or whatever every Monday or every other Monday. I'm not too sure. It just kind of depends on how long it takes to get those done. Those take a little bit longer. So yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, of course, and sub to the channel if you haven't already. So, okay, so let me explain, right, how this is looking, because although I do have all this territory, and we are rolling through a little bit, because I'm not letting the Tokugawa catch up whatsoever. So we divided the Tokugawa. You have Western Tokugawa and Eastern Tokugawa. Now at this point, I'm going to ignore Eastern Tokugawa, at least for a little while they're still recovering from that beating that I gave them. I'm going to focus on the West. Like I really need to get these territories. These territories are pretty rich. All of Yoshimoto's, all of the Imagawa former territories. These are really good, especially like Sunpu, Fudamata, Yoshida Castle, Okazaki if I can get there in time. I don't know. So I'm going to try to get all of this, and holding all this together is basically Edo Castle. So Edo Castle is kind of our main base of operations down here in Kanto, which I've given to Nobuyuki to govern. So Nobuyuki's gonna hold it down right now. Odawara, once I get it up and running, that'll be our front line. And then these two castles right here, Hachioji and what's this one? Tsukui Castle. So these three are kind of bolstered somewhat, but the main castle that's holding it all together is Edo. All these other ones are underdeveloped, pretty much empty. I mean, we don't have a lot of officers. It's just how it is. Got 48 officers for 25 castles. So that averages out to 2 officers a castle. So you can imagine the headache of trying to manage 2 officers a castle. You know, just trying to keep everybody kind of trying to keep everybody around somewhere where they could be like effective, basically, you know. So I've kind of been hopping everybody around from base to base, like you guys saw in the last part. The last couple parts, that's what it's been. So now what we're doing is we're heading to deal with the Asano clan, because we have one last estranged family member, Nobutada Sanada. This guy was excellent in my Imagawa run, my very first live stream run, which was the Ujizani run. If you guys haven't checked that out, I highly suggest checking that out. That run was awesome. This guy was kind of a key figure in it at some point, eventually, when we got him. We need to get him back into the fold. I think he's the only Sanada family member that I know of that's out there that hasn't rejoined up with the clan. So we got Nobuyuki back in the fold earlier in this run. Now we need to bring Nobutada back home. And soon, because he's 63. I don't know how much longer he's going to be around. I have no idea. I try not to spoil myself the ages so that it's, you know what I mean? It's more of a surprise to me. But he's emptied the castle to go defend Kofu because we're getting ready to march. We're going to have to fight a siege battle, so that's what this episode's going to be, I think. I think it's going to be the siege. We'll see. So in all these Kanto castles, since they're empty, all I'm doing is building trading grounds. Trading towns. That's all I'm doing here. Just to bolster my economy back up. Over here, the Toyotomi. The Toyotomi are still fighting the Maida clan. If I make a clan, it's going to be called the Toyotomi. So the Toyotomi are still holding off against invading the Maida clan. I hope they keep each other busy for at least a little while longer, and I don't become the focus. But if I do, we have an alliance with the Uesugi. So hopefully can do something. Whether it's helping me defend or just invading to keep them busy, I don't know. It doesn't matter. And up here, the Date clan are kind of about to be wiped out. They're down to 2 castles. The Nanbu clan are beating them up. Between the Nanbu invading and the Uesugi invading, the Date clan are... This is their last holdouts there. So, Date clan might be out pretty soon. And it's kind of been this... In Western Japan, it's kind of the same. I mean, nothing's really changed. I would think that somebody would have emerged as the dominant power here. But not really. Somehow the Kuroda clan's still around, which is really strange. If you guys haven't played this start, Kuroda clan, you know, are pretty strong, of course, but they're usually isolated. They have no alliances, and they still don't have any alliances, but they're still in the game, so I don't know what's going on there. The Tachibana are allied with the Nabeshima, so that's why these guys are still hanging in there, I think. It's because they're teamed up. But I don't know why the Kuroda clan's still around. It's kind of weird. But this scenario has been kind of strange. Like, the Toyotomi, when Hideyoshi's in charge, they just steamroll. They don't, you know, it's Hideyori in this one, so nothing's really come of it, you know? So maybe, I don't know, maybe that's what it is. The AI level's different. So we're going to occupy these spaces to get him to come back so that the castle's actually defenseless. Because I don't want to fight a battle before the siege. You know, I don't want to lose units. So these guys are really just a distraction. This is just a vanguard force to wither them down. Oh, they've called the Tokugawa, of course. I don't know why I didn't think of that. They're a vassal to Tokugawa, so of course. Look at that. 2 more officers. Get a nice even 50 if we can get them. I'll officially have enough for 2 officers per castle. Look out. Alright, let's see who's almost out of supplies here. Yoshiaki. Yeah, we'll just have to... Let's garrison him back. And it's been a lot of fun doing this Masayuki run. I highly recommend it. I mean, he's very powerful, but because of the start, it's like, so are your neighbors. You know, the Tokugawa invade you almost immediately, so... Right now, if you just started watching this run right now, the beginning was just... The first, I don't know, maybe 10 episodes were just a fight for survival, holding off the Tokugawa invasions. You know, now we're coming up a little bit. But we're not really approaching the end game. Like I said, the true end game. You know, think of the Tokugawa like the mid-game boss in an RPG. And the Toyotomi are the true boss that are revealed. You know, in the second act twist that leads to the third and final act of the RPG or your book, a fantasy book or whatever. These guys are the true villains, and the Tokugawa are the ones that get supplanted at the end of Act 2. So Tokugawa are not the end. The Toyotomi are actually going to be the end game. Alright, I think we're about ready to march. I'm a little nervous about the Maeda clan invading, but if they do... Oh, I'm not going to be able to rely on Kagekatsu, actually, because they asked me for reinforcements and I refused, right? They trust you as ally, but I think they're ignoring goodwill talks right now. I don't know how long that penalty is going to be. I guess we'll find out. Okay. Can't really bring tribe units. I should have used the tribe units as a screening force, as the forward force, because they're not going to... I wouldn't use them in the battle. You know what I mean? I wouldn't use tribe units in a siege. Ever. So I should have used them on the main map just to kind of soften up the Asano forces. Alright, we'll leave some units back. In case we do get invaded and we have to run back. I hope not. We need this to go smoothly. We need to just invade and destroy this clan smoothly, as smooth as possible. Alright, so this pairing is going to be pretty simple. We're going to have Masayuki and Ujizane, and the third guy here, who I'm not too familiar with, Ujimune. That's one group, and everyone else in the other. Alright, let's go, guys. Yes, the destroy worked. I completely forgot. I completely forgot about the destroy that I sent Masayuki to do. Excellent. I was thinking, I'm like, why did I send this force out ahead? Like, I do these videos like once, and then I do like 2 videos at a time, so there's long gaps, which means long gaps in my memory as well. So I'm looking at these guys, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I send them out ahead, you know, as usual. But I was like, but I know there was another reason why I tried to occupy these spaces ahead of time. That's why, because I have a destroy. I had that destroy triggering, and so I wanted to get a force out in front to start capturing things quickly, because we don't capture spaces very fast because of Yukimura's conservator role. It's one of the. This is one of those weird situations where this drawback is kind of hurts a little bit. So Yukimura, People's Champion, and this is for all People's Champions. So Nagamasa has this as well. It increases unit abilities, but the drawback is UC's count is a lot slower. So Yukimura gives you the biggest boost, but the biggest drawback, 60%. So it takes us a little while to occupy spaces. Most of the time it's not a big deal, but oh no. We didn't even get the last family member. Oh my god. Masayuki's on the way out. Alright, we gotta reunite him with Nobutaro. We gotta get one last family dinner together. What are we doing? You blockading? I guess you can do that, yeah. That's fine. Damn. I had said it last episode too. I was wondering, I'm like, how much longer before Masayuki gets sick? There it is. I really wish you could randomize officer ages, but it really should be a random. Or they should let you get something that improves, that staves off the historical deaths. Like in one of the earlier Nobunaga's, I don't know if it was in Spear, I think it was definitely in Iron Triangle. You could get the bathhouses, and they would extend officer lifespan, something like that. I wish we had something like that. Or just a randomizer. I'd be happy with that. Training in what? Valor? Okay. I'm going to teach Ujizane a thing or two. What do you want here? You want a territory? I guess that's on the front lines. Can we just give him a castle? Can't give him a castle. I hate that. Can't give him a castle. Alright, this is what you want, I guess. Horse ranch is here, alright. That's +2. We need, what, 200 to get that +3. I got nothing else to give you, though. Whole bunch of money. That puts you at, oh, just 2 points shy of getting that +3. Alright. Speaking of horse ranches, there's a ton in Kanto, but I haven't been able to build them up because, again, there's no officers. It's a wasteland. It's a wasteland over here. Just garrisons of like regular soldiers. If the Tokugawa come back, we can hold them. That's the idea. We hold them back for a little bit while we wrap things up and then quickly try to get back over there. And if you guys haven't seen the cavalry video, I just made that. I think that just came out like last week. I got a cavalry build video talking about ranches and all that, how to build cavalry, the best places to do it, all that good stuff. And then I did a top five cavalry videos to follow it up. So you see what I mean? This is a problem. The settlement speed goes down, and you can see it affecting my supplies because it takes me longer. So the way that I counter that is just to send... I basically send the force out in front to capture everything, and then the real force, which in this case is Masayuki, the force that's actually going to do the work, the dirty work, that force I keep it back. I don't deploy it because I don't have the supplies. So I just send out one force to capture, drive out the enemy, and then the second force is actually the fighting force. We're going to need more people. I gotta be careful here because this guy could deploy. I think he's Tokugawa. A vassal. Yes. So Ieyasu could invade. Right now, Ieyasu's long gone. Tadanao, which is the third Tokugawa daimyo that they're on right now, he could invade and call this guy, this vassal who's got 10k, and then he also, I think, has this guy as a vassal, the Satake clan, which is a really powerful vassal. They're actually stronger than the Tokugawa are. Which is why I say, again, that we need to have an update where vassals can cast off their status. If a clan gets broken, if you lose a large authority battle or something crazy like that, right? I don't know. Koei needs some kind of stat that's like a willpower stat or something. There needs to be like a 5th stat. And that stat needs to address, kind of like romance has charisma. There needs to be a stat that addresses like your leader's ability to hold together your forces. Okay? Something like that. Kind of like how they do Liu Bei. Liu Bei is like portrayed as like this benevolent whatever. And Cao Cao's portrayed as like this, you know, borderline tyrannical, but they both, in their own way, they both get their officers and their forces to comply. They don't, you know, they put down rebellions, they prevent rebellions. So you need to have like that. You need to have a cult of personality stat. Where it's just like, oh, you lost a large authority trigger. Is your daimyo very strong? Is he respected? You know, kind of like Prestige. It's like, no. Does he have poor willpower? Is he starting out? Is he a 3-year-old daimyo? Did he just learn to walk yesterday? Yes? Well, guess what? These guys aren't going to respect you. So at the first sign of weakness, these vassals are going to leave. They're going to declare their independence. You know? That's what we need. Something like that. I'm going to have to go surround them. Not too late to surrender. Miroichi's daimyo has died. What clan is that? Whoa. Again, they're sending everybody. This is the second time they send everybody. The first time it wasn't too successful because the Maida clan have some of Echigo now. So they have enough to really... It's really becoming like just like a grinder here. Real meat grinder. Oh, this is a mistake. He stepped in. He's been holding off here. One-on-one. Now he's put himself in a pincer, so that's a huge mistake. But again, the Toyotomi have not built up. I mean, look at these numbers. I think it's the Hideyoshi versus the... Hideyoshi versus Hideyori AI. There's a drop-off there. Alright, let's put a training grounds. Well, you know what? No, let's do supply station. And let's have one of these attendants build it. Right. Also, I need to buy a treasure or something because if I have an opportunity to recruit somebody again, and I can actually give them something like for the training, I need to have something here in my back pocket that I can boost negotiations with. That was a lot, but I can always sell it if I need the money back. Okay, do we have any tribes in this group? I don't want any tribes moving forward. We have these two here. I'm going to send these tribes out ahead, down towards the next spot. I don't want them to participate in the siege. Alright, Nobutada, just come back. Come back to the group, buddy. Fight who? This guy? Oh, because Nobutada's over there, right? Wow, look at the reach. Reach all the way over there for the battle. There it is. There it is. The Tokugawa's counterattack. I had a feeling. I bet they're calling both their allies. Shit. Now we're going to have to hold fast. We're going to have to hold on. What about these guys? Did they call in these guys? Nope. It's going to be all-out war. I'm going to have to settle things over here and get Nobuyuki back to base. Back to his headquarters at Edo. Damn, I thought this would be a little bit easier than how it's turning out. I wanted to occupy on 3 spots. I don't know if I'm going to have the supplies for that, though. I don't think so. We're pressed on time, so we're going to have to push in. Matsu Lady will be the 4th unit. 2 points instead of 3 points of attack. I don't like it, but... Alright. I know I have... Wow. No, I don't. Okay. It's all empty. There's no reserves. There's just a front. Okay. Oh, man. What a mess. No commanders. Damn. I mean, I'm probably just gonna have to give some ground. I don't see how. Everybody's coming for one single target. Alright. This guy's gonna be key. He's actually got 2,300, which is huge for this area, for Kanto. Which is, like I said, it's just been... This whole territory's been ravaged with the war, so nothing's built up. That's all we got. We need to capture this. Is there anybody? Okay, what's the biggest castle here? I think it's going to be Koga with 18. I'm going to have to relocate somebody over here. Unless I can appoint a lord right now from a landowner spot. Okay, we got 2 candidates. The Yamauchi guy. Katsutaka. Well, statesman would increase harvest. Oh, it looks like it's going to be that guy. Alright, we'll wait for him to get there. It must have been the tribe attacking here. Nobutada's giving us a hard time. I don't know why. Come back, join the family. Oh man, only 2 at a time. So we're gonna have to take... No, actually, they might still participate in the siege. Alright, Matsu lady, you're gonna go down there. Yamanote lady, my bad. I get them confused all the time, I don't know why. Alright, Nobutada. You fought well, but... we may now return. Yes. Quickly. We didn't capture Nobutada. But you should also be able to tell tribes, even tribes that are vassals. I say tribes, clans. Like the Asano clan, I should be able to tell them, you know what, why don't you switch sides and submit to me instead? You know what I mean? That's another thing. Again, it's too restrictive. Once you're a vassal, like the AI doesn't do anything else. They're just... that's it. They don't break, they don't try to regain their independence like they did in historically. Like a lot of these clans did historically. They don't do none of that. They just kind of like stay there stagnating. Alright, we're gonna just try to hold together. Hold back the impossible, honestly. Until we can take this clan and maybe we can get back over there. I don't know though, Masayuki's fallen ill. Alright, how are we looking? How's the siege looking? Okay, how do I, are you guys... oh, Masayuki's not, let's see. Hmm? Is he gonna participate or no? Looks like that's a no. Yukimura's not up there either. Okay. So you can't cross over. Let me make sure I got this. 8 against 9, okay. Let's wait for Yamanote lady. When you get the tribes out ahead. Although after I win the siege, I mean this clan should just capitulate. What's left of it. Damn Tokugawa. Oh, I don't have somebody in here? Oh, nobody's in charge of the castle. Oh, shit. I saw the, damn. Is this guy in the march right now? I hope not. I had no idea. Okay. Surely you can beat back these tribunes. Alright. We got 2 transfers on the way to take the reins over there. Is she here? Can we start this? Alright, let's start this. Alright, 8 to 9. 3 more. Okay. 2 points. Masayuki's possibly his last time on the battlefield. I hope not, but... everything's half broken thanks to Masayuki. Thanks to the scheming. Okay. Southern forces are down here. We've got 2 ways to attack. Okay, that's stamina reduction, that's attack increase. Where's the boulder tower? Is that it? War drum. Alright, am I blind? I could have sworn they... Oh, that's the boulder tower. Stamina decrease and soldier reduction. The question's going to be, can we get there and break that thing before it triggers? Can hit it from 2 angles. Gonna need... Okay. Nobukatsu's here. Great. Nobukatsu Sanada. Not to be confused with the rightful heir to Nobunaga, Nobukatsu Oda. Alright. Who's got higher attack here? Alright. It's incredible that we have cavalry developed as a clan that's really set up to use muskets in this game. You know, the Sanada are not set up to be a cavalry clan at all, but just having Shingen's old domain gives us access to it. Alright, groups of 2s. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Alright, let's go wide. I don't know if Masayuki's gonna have his tactic charged or not. I'll probably leave him in the back so he can, when he joins in, he just immediately confuses. So on the western gate, let's say western side, because this southern gate's kind of split when you look at it like this. The western gate side, you just have the war drum, and on the southern gate, you have the boulder tower, which is the real threat, and it's already charging. Oh, this is absolutely going to trigger. Okay, so... we're just going to keep... I guess I'll break that obstacle, but we're going to keep our forces back, bait out the first trigger, and then invade in between. When it's on cooldown, that's when I'll invade with everybody, which is fine. It'll give Yukimura a chance to, it'll give Yukimura a chance to get his tactic charged up. So we'll do some work on this side, on the west side right now. Let's see. Oh, that broke fairly quickly. Alright. Those two guys can try to do something. I feel like they're going to get roughed up, though. I wanted this guy in the front, not Masayuki. Masayuki can just kind of wait a little bit. Or not. Okay. Eager for battle. Who am I to deny a veteran his bloodlust? Alright, should be quick work of these guys. Pincer. Destroy some of these deputies. There we go. Let's get ourselves a little bit of extra time. So we need time to work. We need time to get to work here. Try to hit the boulder tower. I don't think we'll break it in time. I think we're gonna eat at least one hit. Alright, let's keep pushing. Sieges really shine when you bring family because they don't withdraw. You don't have to worry so much. They're, you know, since their loyalty's capped, they're gonna fight the longest for you. Or in-laws, of course. Yeah, we're not gonna break that. There it is. Okay, that wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible, but the stamina zap was. But now it's safe to send in Yukimura and Sun. See, I'm gonna have this guy just threaten this gate over here. Okay. On top of the destroy, we're also getting extra damage from the Temple Overseer trait. So, Temple Overseer trait gives you +5 damage to equipment, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it can be pretty big deal. Alright, let's start. Oh, he's in an awkward spot. Alright, let's have him break. Masayuki can stay put right here. This guy's stuck. He's just going to be destroyed. Unless Yukimura can clear the way and save him with ghost coins. He might do it. There's that confuse, which I didn't know he had at all, but hey. Yukimura charges into the rescue. Perfect. Get out of there. You guys did great work. Leading the vanguard. Now leave it to the Sanada Bros. Leave it to the Sanada Bros to finish the war. Alright, everybody shift down. Make space for Masayuki. Yeah, I think I'm just going to throw this guy at the gate. Just to tie down, possibly tie down a unit over here. Let's get this boulder tower, come on. Shift the lady over. Get everybody in position for a three-way pincer here. There it is. Alright. Straight at the gate. Okay, at this point, I don't really have a use for Nobukatsu. I guess I'll keep him back. He can save his units. Why not? Why not save the soldiers? Remember, we have the Tokugawa to deal with. Furious pressure on this gate right now. I hate to be on the other side. Hate to be inside defending this castle right now. Alright. Let's get Yukimura in there. Let's get Yamate Lady back. She's got a castle to defend as well after this is over. Or to look over, let's say. Alright, all that's left is the citadel. Let's get Masayuki back. Just leave this to the Yukimura. Hopefully that's the daimyo. One of these guys, so that he gets the bonus best in Japan. This is just distracting this guy. It's kind of funny. Alright, Yukimura's almost there. Cunning Fox. For possibly the last time. Everybody's back safely. Yep, okay. There it is. Kofu has fallen. Okay, it should be medium authority. I just wonder if I'm going to get the whole clan here. Do we have enough power to march and take their last castle? That's another thing. That's right. You guys thought it was a good idea to take us, but no. We've already wrapped up our business over here. Great victory for Sanada. Ooh, we can march for 60 more days. We could march east. Whoa, Ujizane. Ujizane's captured an officer. Nobutada, there he is. We got the band back together one last time. Awesome. Awesome, Nobutada. Samurai leader, 63 years old. No, we will not return. 60 days of provisions? Are you kidding? The Asano clan have fallen to the Sanada. We are fresh. We're ready to steamroll. But what do we do about the east? I need Masayuki over here. This is going to be a long march, too. We got 60 days of provisions. How long is it going to take to get to the east? With 60 days. It's going to take them time to get here as well, though. Okay, alright, guys. That's a good spot to end it, I think. On the next one, I guess it could be time for Masayuki to go. So, this could be his last... This could have been his last great battle. On the next one, we're going to have to figure out... I honestly think it's better to take Tokai. I'm going to have to figure out how to divide the forces as best I can. Because I want to conquer the rest of the eastern Tokai here. And we also need to fend off the Tokugawa's... the death rattle of the Tokugawa forces. Trying to make some noise here. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Like I said, we'll be back with another one next week. Make sure you tune into the Nobukatsu live stream. Right now it's every Saturday around 9 o'clock, sometimes 8:30. And I'll see you guys then.